Hello. Nice of you to join us. We've been sat here 20 minutes.
What?
Yeah, no, 20 minutes waiting for
Oh, oh no.
you.
Sorry about
I'm only joking. Right, I'll get started then. Hello, I'm Dale from Dale's Gig Reviews and Metallaville Online Magazine, and I'm joined by Space Pistol. How are you doing?
Hello.
that.
Hey.
Whoa.
We've just been
Hello.
discussing that Tom is the famous one because he was early, and you two are the least famous. So,
That's it.
And
Yeah.
that probably is about right.
Apparently that's how it goes.
Yeah. Tom is the
so
TikTok master.
That's right. So we've got Dan at the bottom right here, and we've got Ash on the bottom left. Ash is the bassist, Dan is the singer, and we've got the new guy at the top, Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello. What's
Tom at
up?
the top. Tom at the top. Oh my God, the ADHD is coming to life. Tom at the top. Tom at the top. Where's his backdrop? Sorry.
This is why I've got the Muppet Show over here because I just knew you two would be a bit crazy.
Tommy on his backdrop.
Because I got to meet two of you at the Yorkshireman in Sheffield, where
Yeah.
you totally blew me away with your
Oh,
performance. Absolutely
bless you.
blew me away. I weren't in the mood. And one of those days where I was like, oh, I've got to do it. I've got to go out. I struggle. And I took my daughter, not my son. My son loves System of a Down and he would love you. And
Yeah.
but my son couldn't make it. So I went with my daughter who sat there a bit like, what the fuck is going on here? And from the moment Dan started singing, my ears pricked up because you started with the first song off the album. I can't remember what it's called. Go on.
Happiness Anonymous.
Yeah, that's the one. And it's not what you'd expect at all because you sing it quite a cappella, really, don't you? And then
Yeah, it's slow and slow.
yeah, and then it just builds up and then just erupts into some really frantic music, which I can describe as heavily influenced by System.
Mate, look at that. That was bang on in the center of that hand.
Yes. Yeah. So is that your influences? Who are your influences?
Yeah, System of a Down. I mean, I grew up. I was at college and in my teens when they were sort of massive. I remember Toxicity come out and it was like the new metal scene really
Yeah.
that I grew up on. So all that type of music's just so nostalgic for me and to be able to just channel it into something personal, in a band that I'm in. Yeah, it's like a dream. I've been in so many different bands with loads of different styles, but Space Pistol was by far my favourite.
Yeah. Well, you've got to say that, haven't you? Because the rest of the bandmates are there.
Oh yeah. No, I really mean it. I don't lie anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell the truth. Even though I'm in prison at the minute, it looks like I am.
I thought you were actually part of the Ward 16 sort of band movement because that's how they like to dress.
You don't want me to move this camera down, I'll tell you.
So, Ashley,
Come
it's the
on.
same question to you.
So,
Same question to you. What are your influences? Is it similar?
Yeah, I mean, I think Dan and I had a pretty similar musical upbringing. Like we're bang on the same age. We just turned 40, both of us, last year.
Wow. You're still
So we
babies.
yeah,
no,
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
30
We
he's
were
30 he means.
right. Exactly.
I'm joking.
But we were right in the zine of that whole new metal scene, and that was kind of like I think where we sort of started cutting our teeth. It's interesting though that you mentioned like the effect that Happiness Anonymous had on you, because that was actually a song that was kind of inspired by watching an Idols set, because they started their set just so low and slow, and they still do, and we just thought that was so cool to just kind of like build tension to the point where it's at breaking point and then explode.
Yeah.
Um, And so that idea that Happiness Anonymous kind of opens in the album, or actually as a concept in general, and then we wanted to open this album and our sets in this like really low, slow, you don't know what's going to come, the tension's building. So we're kind of like taking influences from some newer bands like Idols and others as well. But I think the foundation is always going to be around grunge, alt rock, new metal, that kind of stuff. You know, that's kind of where our influence kind of tends to stem from.
Yeah, I
Yeah, my
remember.
favorite band is like Queens of the Stone Age. Really, I love Marilyn Manson, but you know, singer-songwriter stuff as well. Um, I grew up loving Ryan Adams, not
Oh,
Brian.
not Brian.
Yeah, Ryan. That guy is prolific.
He doesn't stop,
You
does
know,
he?
it's not like oh, I only like new metal or whatever. It's just that seems to have hit a nerve with this band, and the
Yeah.
influence is strong. The dissonance. And we used to be a four-piece, and like Ash was saying, we just we were a wall of sound. Really, it was just like, okay, it's zero, and now it's
Yeah,
for an hour.
yeah. Well,
Whereas it's not going to be as heavy without the light and the shade, is it? You know, it can't be heavy all the time, or it just loses purpose.
yeah. Well, I did remember giving you glowing review because I write the reviews, I do the photography, and the review I said was you're similar to System of a Down, but your performance is better than System of a Down because you're so animated, you're so energetic. Whereas System of a Down, their performances, I absolutely love them, and seeing them live was a dream come true for me. And
Mm,
they sounded just like how they did on the albums, but their performance is very introverted. The lights are down. They've got these these Arabian carpet things that they stand on, and Serge doesn't really do a great deal, and it's down to Darren who tends to try and G up the crowd, but everybody else is so insular. Where your performance,
yeah.
you're like you explode, and I described Ashley's performance as 50 Shades of Schizophrenia.
Yeah, your review was brilliant. Ash actually shared it this morning, just as a
Yeah,
reminder of who you were, and it was like, oh yeah,
yeah.
that review was probably the best review we had last year.
It was
It's
great.
because it's because you totally blew me away. I see a lot of grassroots bands, and it's not often that I'm sorting out my camera settings, getting ready to start taking pictures, and I didn't even take pictures for the first few moments of your performance because I was like, you know, I
Mm.
I absolutely love you. So I'm sat here like as a 53-year-old fanboy. Like I'm talking to
Oh,
Space
bless you,
Pistol,
mate.
and I've got the
It was the
signed
pink
album
boiler
there.
suits, weren't it? It was the boiler suits that got you, didn't it?
It was. I've got pink pajamas now, just so I can be part of the band.
Well, that's very
So I've
kind
got
of
my
you, mate.
signed Space Pistol album there. So when you actually become
Oh,
big and famous, that's going to be worth something because it's signed with the drummer Tom, who unfortunately left recently.
No, it was Joe that left.
Joe
Oh,
left
sorry,
and
Tom's there.
Tom's there.
Joe, Joe
Joe's
left.
elsewhere. Oh,
well,
well, it's very kind of you to
his
say.
name is the Pinch.
Yeah,
Tom is
the name of the
he's the
band there.
Pinch,
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
Ashley
Joe
is the
left.
package.
Yeah, so Joe left a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? Weren't that long ago. Uh,
No, it was yeah, I don't know, maybe about a month ago or so.
yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I think we announced it a couple of weeks ago. We didn't announce it that long
Yeah,
ago. But yeah, bless him. He just wanted to get a bit of time back and work on himself and you know do some other things. But
yeah.
it was one of those departures that was kind of like almost like a dream departure because it was just totally amicable and we're all still friends and we all still hang out. So you know it was yeah it was fine.
So he's not pissed off with you for getting a better looking replacement then?
yeah. I
When,
hope he's going to watch this because he'll find that funny. Joe, we love you, mate.
Yeah. Tom, you obviously use a lot more hair products than Joe as well.
yeah, too much.
So
Joe doesn't
is
really
it?
have a choice, though, bless him.
I know. It's. I can't say anything because I'm rapidly losing mine, but we'll ignore that. We'll move swiftly on. I
Well, as
noticed
a
that
matter
Ash.
of fact, this is a
Yeah,
wig.
yeah.
Oh! No,
Ashley's covering his up with a hat. I notice.
no, that's his hair. He's got Lego hair.
Yeah. So, Tom, have you done any live performances yet with Space Pistol, or is it all just rehearsals?
Just rehearsals. Yeah, because it'll be a few
Yeah,
months
what
till
are
we
we
got some
gonna do,
gigs. But
Tom? What are we gonna do next week, Tom? And how long you've had? What, a month? And what are we gonna do next week?
we're gonna record a whole album. So
Right.
yeah, 11 songs. So
Yes. Because you're
yeah,
preempting my question there, because you've done an EP, which is self-titled Space Pistol. Is that only streamed, or have you got that as a physical copy?
No, the first release is just streaming.
Right. You need to get that on CD for us people that like collecting, or at least an EP vinyl, because
Fair
I
enough.
like collecting physical things. And then
Yeah.
your next album was Leave With Everything, which is absolutely atrocious. It's horrible on pink vinyl, which is behind me here. In fact, yeah. So
Dog
this is
shit.
this is like an unboxing. This is signed. You'll not get this anywhere. It's signed. You've got this.
Look at that.
Look
It's
at
Look at that.
pathetic.
that.
How
Pathetic,
pretty is
isn't
that?
it? I'm
It
joking.
just,
Oh,
your
it's
pretty side
lovely.
is coming out with that. So you're really showing your pretty side off with the why the pink boiler suits and
Oh, I
what
tell you, yeah, it's so nice to see that you've got that in the back. Did you just like dust it off from holding a table leg up or something and just like, oh, I better put it in the background?
I actually play it, believe it or not. I
Do you?
do.
Oh,
Oh
that's
God, yeah.
so cool.
I
Yeah.
play me vinyl. I try and play it as me record collection as often as I can.
Have you got a big record collection then?
Reasonably big, yeah, yeah. What you
Oh,
can't see on my wall, we've got a feature wall, me and my partner. I've got signed Iron Maiden albums, signed Skindred, Bruce Dickinson signed Twisted Sister, a Songville which is signed, Lita Ford and Vixen which is signed up there.
and
Um,
Space Pistol.
Fireheart, Kill Lola, which is a pop punk band that I like. Up there, I've got
Yeah.
Soulfly, and Saint Agnes, which is another of my favourite bands. Def Leppard and
Oh
Choir
yeah, I see
Boys.
a lot about them Saint Agnes online actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I love
they
them.
worth
So,
checking out. Yeah.
so on my wall, it's just full of albums and posters which are signed. Space
Mm.
Pistol, it doesn't go in a frame on the wall because I play it. So
Nice.
the,
Whoa! Dale is the
the
man.
stuff that's on the wall, we've got mainly as duplicates as well, in our record collection. So we can
Yeah, I
play.
try not to really have any Space Pistol stuff about because it's just a bit tedious, isn't it? You know. Oh look. Oh yeah, I'll just put my drink on that. It's my lovely
So
girlfriend. She is the merch queen. If it
yeah,
wasn't for her, I wouldn't have a bloody clue.
I wouldn't mind one of
Yeah.
them, Max. I like that. So anyway, so
Yeah.
you leave with everything. The album behind, which is still available for sale, I believe,
It
in
is
physical
indeed.
copies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Visit the merch store and you can purchase lots of goodies on there, including vinyl.
including vinyl. So your new album, how many songs? 11?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And what's the title of this new album?
Well, I
It's
guess we haven't actually sort of said what the title is. Should we say?
Let's do it.
Guess there's no harm
One,
in saying.
2, 3. Help me, I want to die.
Headlocker.
Joke.
That was terrible. Can you say it so we could understand it?
Headlocker.
One headlocker, yes.
Headlocker. Fast, fabulous.
Mm,
So is it
headlocker.
going to be more of the same as what we've had before?
Yeah, it's basically just a natural evolution of this band. It sort of
Yeah,
carries on with after Leave of Everything. Leave of Everything was quite, it's a positive message and a journey out of, darkness, into freedom, really. But then you leave with everything, and then you're left on your own. That's what I've found out the past couple of years is, because leave of everything is sort of leaving my past behind.
yeah,
I've struggled with addiction and my mental health not been great throughout my adult life, but Leave of Everything was sort of a documentation of a lot of it was about that really. But Headlocker is the realization. Oh, it's okay. So you get clean and you can, the ability to leave these places, you leave, you have tomorrow. You don't have to stay till the end. You don't have to say goodbye to everybody because they probably don't even know that you're gone. You're
yeah.
not the most important person in the room, but now I'm left with my own head. And when you live in your own head, that's when bad things happen. You just
Yeah.
got to let life be life and just, that's basically what this next album is. It's more chaos, basically.
Well,
It's
I
more
hope so.
extreme. It's more extreme, but it's also got some serious curveballs on it.
Yeah.
It's definitely improved us all as players because it's bloody all over the place. We've
So
worked
what's your
really hard on it and we're
yeah?
really excited for it.
What's your new drummer like then?
Oh my God. Ooh, Phil, do you want to? I'm lost for words.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean, like
God.
these new songs are no small feat. And they're like Dan was saying, they're a proper level up from what we were doing before, technically and musically. It hits a lot harder. Like from the get-go, we kind of with Leave with Everything, we sort of wanted to make an album that people didn't quite think that we would make. And we kind of managed that from like, kind of like the fan base that we had at the time. Now we've sort of evolved from that and kind of gone through the journey that we have over the last kind of year and a half or so, or 2 years since we made the album. We just wanted to hit hard and from the start. We just wanted this new album to sort of kick you in the teeth from the get-go
Yeah.
and leave you on the floor. And technically, it takes a lot to do that because there's a lot more of the 50 Shades of Schizophrenia in the music, and it's not a small feat for a drum. Like it is all over the place. But
Yeah.
Tom, he's coined as one of the best drummers in our area, and there is reason for it because he genuinely is. And he's just taken these songs. I mean, look, we're going into the studio next week. He's been in the band like a month and a bit. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's a lot of learning, and
Oh,
there's no fluff on this album at all. They are all
from
full songs and
yeah.
proper songs, and yeah, he's just taking it on. It's amazing.
From my research, he's the only drummer in your area.
Beggars can't be choosers. We just lucked out.
Yeah.
So
And you
sorry
know
about
what,
that, Tom.
Joe actually, he recommended Tom to
Yeah.
us. I mean, I've always loved Tom's drumming. We've known him, in the local scene and stuff, and he's in a band called Casey Blackwater and a Nirvana tribute band. Um, the sort of the local scene, we're all like a little family, and God, every time I watch him, it's just like, oh God, he is good. And just to watch him grow since we've been, in Space
Yeah.
Pistol, I don't know. Joe is always like, fucking hell, why he's so good. You know what I mean? It's always like, if ever we say anything in rehearsals, Joe would always joke, like, oh, just get Tom Darby in then. And then
So
he actually meant it,
yeah.
the other month. And it was a really nice organic thing. It's never been so amicable before, you know, Joe, and he was like, I want to see you play with Tom Darby. And I'm glad he said that because, yeah, he was right. Tom's the perfect guy to replace Joe.
Yeah.
He just needs to
So
grow his moustache out a little bit more.
yeah. So Tom, are you the baby out of the three of them? Are you the young one?
Yeah, just turned 24, so
Oh God.
I'm getting on a bit now. So
Yeah.
um, yeah,
And obviously you love System because you've got the same album as me down the side. Is that sort of your influence as well with these?
yeah, definitely. I mean, that growing up, 8 years old, 9 years old, listening to that. I mean, I don't know what that does.
Oh,
I don't know what that does to you
8 year old,
mentally, but
9 year old. Good God.
yeah, System, Queens of Stone Age, uh, Korn, Slipknot, yeah, and a variety of stuff really. Like even now, I mean, I listen to some indie stuff and like old country stuff as well. But anything heavy,
Yeah.
really, anything that's got
Yeah.
some weight to it. So,
Well, I interviewed Jesse Hughes from Eagles of Death Metal.
oh no way,
did you?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that guy.
it's if you go on my YouTube channel, Dale's Gig Reviews on YouTube, you'll
yeah, I'm gonna
find
watch it.
there's lots of interviews, including David Ellefson from Megadeth, and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot on there. But I interviewed Jesse Hughes, and he was such a cool guy. And
yeah, he's a
He's
legend.
oozes charisma, that guy,
oh
doesn't he?
yeah,
And he has a moustache. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, it's a good interview. It's well worth watching. Turns out he's an ordained priest as well. So me
He
and my
is,
partner
yeah.
might be getting married on stage this year when he's on tour. So
Oh my God. This is brilliant, Dale. You just become even more of a legend. That would be amazing.
yeah, I got. This is
Well, if you
this is
need any
me.
ushers,
You have to send
Now
it to
I've
me.
just suddenly become the
yeah,
coolest guy on this interview here.
Yeah,
you are. Well, you
You
were the,
already
yeah,
were,
from the
mate.
start, mate.
most famous.
You're the
Well,
king
yeah,
of this
definitely.
call, definitely.
So, going back to you, it's all about you, not me. On your Spotify, you've got a quote from Brian Blessed. Please tell me it's true.
It is true.
It is true.
It
That's
is
why I've got
true.
Queen Flash because he plays the Hawkman in Flash.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
just thinking that. I was looking at the things. I was like, "What's the reference there? Is that because we had that
Yeah.
Brock
Well,
Blessed?"
Brian Blessed is a massive hero of mine, and I went to see him last year to meet him, and unfortunately, he was poorly, and I was
Ah.
gutted. I was really looking forward to meeting him. So he quoted, "Those pink boiler suit scrappy rockers, I love you." So come on,
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
you've got to tell us about this, and you've got to tell us this meeting with Brian.
Well, my it's sort of my girlfriend's mum basically was his carer.
Oh
Like
wow!
she would look after him, you know, and his wife, and like look after the house and stuff. And she would always tell him about Space Pistol. And she was like, if ever you need anything, like, you know, he'll be happy to do it. Um, and she was always sort of inviting us to, like, you know, because like a Comic Con or something like
Yeah,
that. And me and the kids would turn up and they'd be looking at him and with his big eyes and be like, who's this man? They ain't got a clue who he is, you know what I mean? But
oh wow!
anyway, yeah. And then we were going to release a single and we thought, how can we sort of get a little bit of help with this? And it was just like, yeah. So were you serious about that with Brian? Because yeah, let's do it. And he did it, yeah.
Oh,
God
brilliant!
bless him. I mean, we told him what to say, pretty
Yeah,
much. But he didn't half go off on a tangent, which is very Space Pistol.
yeah.
And it was just amazing. He just sort of, you could see him losing it. And it was just brilliant. Yeah. What a
In
legend.
for a very loud man, he meditates and he loves the quiet, and it's quite an extreme of the person that he is. You know, the persona that he puts forward. He likes to
Yeah.
meditate and just be in himself and be very quiet, and I find that fascinating
Yeah.
about him.
I think a lot of, you know, people like that, they do sort of suffer in silence, or, it's what people perceive of them. No one
Yeah,
really knows what's going on in the head locker.
yeah, in the headlocker. So last year you did a tour with Sinkalima, and you also did the
We
sanitarium.
actually didn't. We actually didn't because
Oh God, go
we
on!
we
It's
lost
all over
we
your
lost.
Facebook, all advertised with
I
Sinkalima.
know it was advertised, but yeah, unfortunately we had to cancel because we lost our drummer.
Right. So you didn't tour with Sinkalima because you misplaced your drummer.
Is it Sinkalima or is it Sincolima?
Sinkalima.
Because we
I
all
think.
we always called it Sinkalima, but then I think I heard someone say Sincolima, and I was like, "Oh, is that how you pronounce it?"
Well, I call
I
it
was like,
Sinkalima, so perhaps they're
"Let's
wrong.
call him that,
Yeah.
Sinkalima."
So they're probably listening, going, "Oh, that's how you say it." Right.
Yeah,
So
we
you
were. Yeah,
didn't, but you did do the Findon Festival at Northant Rocks.
Yep. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did that. We did the Northants Rocks one, which was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sanitarium
our
Festival.
sorry.
Sanitarium Festival.
Yes, yeah, we did. Oh no,
Mangata
Sanitarium
Festival.
Festival, that was cancelled. That the actual festival cancelled itself.
Right.
yeah, we did
What
Mangata
festivals?
though.
What festivals did you do last year?
We
Do you want to
did.
know all the ones that got cancelled?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
I
So
know.
we didn't play.
I mean, this is like this is the state of the independent music scene, right?
Yeah. Well, you did play at the Yorkshireman
We
in
did play at the
Sheffield.
Yorkshireman where we met
Yeah.
yourself.
You did
Yes.
play at the Yorkshireman. Jack
And we,
Fest and Crow Fest.
Yep. Yeah, we played
yeah,
both of those.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I mean,
Mangata Festival was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was in Nottingham. That was. As was a little bit drunk.
I had like my
As
one
is,
night where I was
yeah,
just like, I'm going to be the
yeah,
drunk tonight.
yeah. As is normally the driver, bless him, but that gig he got to let his hair down a little bit, and it was
Yeah,
hilarious. It was brilliant. And
that
we
was
Right.
a
saw the
really
Frog
good one.
Lord boys, all the
Yeah.
Desert Storm. We just networked and nearly killed off Desert Storm's drummer with some hot sauce.
So
Yeah, sorry, Desert Storm.
this year you've got the Smoke on Trent Festival, and that's got Sergeant Thunderhoof and Sinkalima. So you're actually going to
Sergeant who?
Thunderhoof.
Now
Thunderhoof.
we. Oh my God, what a name! That is
I know.
awesome.
And it's
Sergeant
got
of
our
Thunderhoof.
boys.
Yeah, don't you look at the bill? Who else is on?
Well, it's a long way away, isn't it? We got an album to record.
Yes, and a drummer to learn everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're
That
going
is,
to be
oh my
supporting.
God.
Yeah, you're going to be supporting Frog Lord, and I'm going to be seeing you at the Sheffield Corporation with Frog Lord.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Damn. Have you
So
seen Froglore before? Or
I
ever heard
haven't,
of them?
no. No, I've not heard of them until I heard that you were supporting them. So I've then started to listen to them, and they're very interesting, like yourselves.
They are indeed.
Yeah.
They're like the loveliest guys you'll meet. So they're kind of like friends of the road.
Right.
We like them, and a couple of other bands, Crack and Waker and Hammer. We put
Yeah.
together a little gig swap because that we were all winners of the Metal to the Masses thing in 2024. So
Yeah.
we thought, and we all kind of like the cut of each other's jibs. So we all put some gigs together. And yeah, they were all just the loveliest people. And yeah, we've kind of crossed paths with Frog Lords a few times. One at that Mangata festival in Nottingham Dan was talking about. That was so lovely because it was just like meeting up with all the friends that we've made on our tour and last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, we said we've just got to put something together. So, we messaged them and said, you're probably putting together a tour for next year at some point. Do you fancy us as a support? And they said, fuck yeah. And that was it. So yeah, we're on the road with them in April.
So you won the Medal of the Masses. Does that mean you performed at Bloodstock then?
We did,
Mm.
yes, in
Yeah.
2024.
How was that?
That was great. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a surreal experience, but we
3
kind of
o'clock
waited.
start?
Sorry,
A 3 o'clock start?
It
it
was
was
actually 11 a.m., weren't it?
11
11?
a.m. Yeah, we were second band on on the
It was
Sunday, so
very
we got the hangover
confusing.
slot.
Right. So
It
that
was
meant you
very
got the rest of the
confusing.
festival to party then, didn't it?
Oh,
Yes,
we were.
well, we went in luxury. We got an Airbnb about 20 minutes away and slunk back to our creature comforts each night.
Oh, you snobs,
I know, right?
Yeah,
Even
you know.
Jared Leto with 30 Seconds to Mars, when he performed at Download, he camped.
Did
Yeah, I
he?
know, but I bet his
Yes.
voice was shot to shit by the time he got on stage.
Tent voice. Yeah, yeah, did he? Yeah, I'm tent eyes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he claimed he camped, knowing these big stars, it probably would have been a yurt somewhere, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, if we want to put on these high energy performances that put System of a Down to shame, we need our creature comforts.
Well, yeah,
Listen
exactly.
up, Serge.
Yeah, well, what's going to happen with the, fortune telling is obviously either Ashley or Tom's going to start singing and they're going to want a bigger role in the band, which is going to really piss off Daniel. And then there'll be no more albums after a fantastic double release.
Yeah, sounds about right. And then I'll become a monk and no one will ever see me again. And I'll get really
So,
fat and die young. Oh no, I'm not young anymore. Oh no, I can't say that anymore.
Miss your chance, mate.
Oh bugger.
when you get to my age, then you can say you're not young. I'm knackered. I'm 53. I'm disabled. I'm knackered. I'm falling to pieces. It's not great. You
Mate,
wait. You turn
you
50 and it's downhill.
mate, you got an energetic aura about you. You're great. You're awesome, mate. You're making me happy today on this Monday
I've
evening.
only just woke up and I'm going back to bed after this.
Do you know what? I left a nicotine patch on my bloody arm last night and I had chronic nightmares all night. I was making love to Nicole Kidman while being chased by a shark. I didn't know if I was on land, if I was on sea. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. and I was like, stuff it, I'm going to play Skyrim. And then I had a weird idea about recording myself doing really boring things and putting it over the music of sexy. So I was prancing around my house in the morning. I can't remember why I was saying that, but basically, I love you, Dale.
Nicole Kidman, I could think of better celebrities than
Oh yeah,
Nicole
that's why. So
Kidman.
yeah, I am absolutely knackered, mate. And I need a side effect from a nicotine patch is chronic nightmares, and it's true. It's true.
Well, I had some tramadol as a painkiller,
That'll do
and
it as well.
I hallucinated. And
Yes.
if I wrote out a list of 1,000 things I'm going to hallucinate, it wouldn't even enter this list because I was being rather poorly over the toilets and out of the bubbles. Came Papa Smurf riding the cartoon Brontosaurus from the night before, the night go on the one with the cartoon dinosaurs. What's it called? Yeah,
Now
that one.
that's
Land
got to
Before
be our
Time.
third.
The Land
That's
Before
got to be
Time.
our third album
Yeah,
title. What you just said has got to be our EP, new EP. That
it's
was
got to
a
be.
what?
It's got to be like the animation for the cover. Papa Smurf riding the cartoon Brontosaurus. And what was worse is I had the conversation with Papa Smurf like I'm talking to you right now.
You
It was
interviewed him.
absolutely bizarre.
Well, we were
Yeah.
looking for ideas for the Headlocker album cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, prescription drugs, not to be taken lightly.
Oh
That's for
God,
sure.
no. Yes. So
Not just good
that was the last
old-fashioned
time I took
crack.
tramadol.
Yeah, yeah.
So what else you got? You got your Smoke on Trent Festival. You've got Supporting Frog Lord. Have you any more festivals?
Yeah, we've got one. Oh, crikey. I'm going to have to look at my calendar because it's quite late
Yeah, what's
in the
it
year.
called? It's something called 2000 Trees, is it, or something?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, we're headlining that. I've never heard of it. If only, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. I've come completely unprepared.
And while Appy's waiting for that, we'll give some.
Go on, Dan.
Tom,
Give us a
how
song.
how do you cope with all this energy?
I just sit back and enjoy it. To be honest, mate. As you can
Ready?
see, that's what
This is the noise that goes on in my head.
this is what I'm doing right now. Just sitting back and enjoying.
Are you
Dueling
playing that,
banjos.
Dan? I can't actually hear anything
I
coming out
know,
of your
I couldn't
guitar.
either.
I
Nah,
know because it's.
nah.
No.
I
No.
need to learn how to play it.
I keep saying this on interviews. An instrument that's not used anymore is a Jaws harp, and you need to incorporate it in your music.
The Jaws harp.
Yeah, you play it in your mouth, and it like going. You never.
Oh yeah, one of them
Yeah, yeah.
things. Now, if there was a noise that goes on in my head, is that?
That's what's in my head all the time, like a metronome going off. But yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. Perhaps as you're building up to the opening song, you could be like doing a beat with a Jaws harp, and then burst into your heavy metal.
Yeah. Do you want to be
So,
our art director?
have you found out what this festival is yet, then, Ash?
Yeah, we're playing Bay Days, which
Bay
is in
Days,
Chelmsford, Essex. Bay
right?
Days. And we're playing alongside Peng Shui and Mastiff and the White Gates Band and Rad. So Peng Shui, they're really good actually. I quite
Yeah,
like Peng Shui, so quite excited about that one. But essentially, at the moment, all that is all that is announced, but there is more to come this year, including a album tour because our album will probably be released around August sort of time,
yeah,
um, preceded by four singles in the run up to that. And after that, so our kind of like later part of the year is probably going to be very, very busy. So yeah, that's kind of like the plans at the moment. But right now, you kind of caught us at a time where we are full album mode. We kind of flipped
excellent.
into the album writing cycle because we are, well, like we said, we're a week away from tracking drums, and then we've got like a 10 days or so where we're going to track everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're kind of in the album cycle, at the start of the album cycle mode right now.
Well, it's not often I say this, but what I don't usually put some like conditions over because obviously I'm going to be covering your corporation gig with Frog Lord, and if
Mhm.
you're doing an album tour, if you're coming up near my area, I'll probably see you again. So perhaps I need you to send me the album signed, and I can do an unboxing video. It's just like,
Oh,
yeah,
hell yeah, that'd be
yeah,
great. Let's do
yeah.
it.
There you
That'd
go.
be quality.
Yeah,
You could be our Brian Blessed for the second album.
yeah. If only. He is a legend. I'll never live up to that legendary status. So, you've got your album coming out, you've got a lot of tours and festivals, and we're coming to the end of the interview. But my beautiful Tracy, my partner, she gives me a question to ask at the end of interviews. And it is tell us something about your bandmates that we don't know.
I'll start.
Who has?
Yeah,
Go
go
on
on,
then,
Tom.
Tom.
Funny
I
Uh,
like
way,
it.
funny
I
way to
like
hand
it.
in your notice, but you start.
Yeah, you start. Go on, Tom. Go on.
uh, Dan stands like this with his feet.
You were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his feet are like this. Same as mine, actually. To be fair, I don't know if that's a spoiler if someone else can say that about me, but that's that's why me and Dan get on. If we didn't have feet like this, we wouldn't actually like each other. So,
We're called
um,
10 to 2. We're always,
yeah,
my nan always says that. When he was a kid, he was always pulling on his old tail, which meant my winkle. apparently, when you live in Bucks, it's called an old tea. He was always pulling on his old till, and his feet were at 10-2. And I've never met anyone else that stands at 10-2 apart from Tom.
And pulls his old till.
Yeah, I still pull my old till to this day.
I'm 53. I've got somebody to do it for me at this age.
I'm always twangling on that old till.
Right. You've just been talking about pulling your tail and you lift your leg up in that sort of erotic pose, and I'm a bit scared.
That's not my leg. Sorry.
Go on then,
Right.
Ashley. What about you? Tell us something about them.
About them, I'll go for Tom.
You've got to drop Tom in it with him being the new boy.
Yeah, I'll go for Tom. He is a multi-instrumentalist. He can play
Right.
anything you fucking give him. So if you put a guitar in his hand, he is a guitarist in another band. So he is a big time multi-instrumentalist.
Right, that's cool.
And I mean, yeah,
That's not really dishing the dirt. That's just quite cool.
that's just very cool,
Yeah.
isn't it? He's just great. I love him.
Yeah. I'll give you the 20 later.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a bit like a Tom Loving interview, this, isn't it? Really.
Oh, it's a big Tom. Every practice we have is a big Tom love fest.
So Daniel, you've got to tell us.
Human Stampy, and you, Tom.
So Daniel, you've got to tell us something about Ashley.
Well, in Ashley's house, you open a door and there's loads of horses there.
Horses,
Yeah.
right? I'm curious.
And also, I call him the package because Ashley is the package. If it wasn't for Ashley, this band would be just like that banjo.
Yeah,
No sound.
I've got to admit, I love
He's a
his.
godsend.
Yeah, I love his bass playing. His facial expressions are a dream for a
Whoa, it's
photographer.
Reese. Sorry. Go on then, Reese. Yeah.
See, what
he's
were
got
we
the
say? What were we
biggest
saying
bass
yesterday,
sounds.
boys? 80% of stage presence is right here.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah. Yeah.
So who's the biggest diva?
Diva.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's either me or Ash.
yeah.
It was probably Joe. That's why he's gone. We'll do that and say it was Joe.
Did I say it with Joe? He was a bit too much like Mariah Carey, always insisting his water were at a certain temperature.
Yeah. I mean, you've got it in one. Yeah. Bloody hell, Joe.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I'll be dragging my son to see you when you're supporting Frog Lord, and he's a
Your
massive
daughter doesn't
system.
fancy it, no?
Sorry,
Your daughter doesn't fancy it again, no?
it's not quite her thing.
Did we scare her off?
You're not Mariah Carey enough for her.
Oh my God, is that when she was? Oh my God, she must have been like, oh my God, what's going on here? Bless her.
I think AC/DC is about as heavy as she goes, to be honest, but that's about it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Well, you can't go wrong with that.
Not
Well,
at
I
I
look
know.
forward to meeting your son then, mate, and
Yes.
seeing you again, Dale.
I look forward to it. So, thank you very much for your time, all three of you, and it's a pleasure meeting you two again and being introduced to Tom. So, I look forward to seeing you.
Aw. Thank you so much.
Right, and good luck with your album.
Thank you.
It's going to be good.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.